how can you not get connected with collective space? It's such a cool space.
I guess it was a couple of years ago that I met Simon. My husband was here working, had an office space down the hallway, and I always said I wanted to do art classes. And so Chris actually gave me art classes for my birthday. So now Simon's my friend and not Chris's.
So it's a cross between professional and social. Chris and I weren't connected professionally, but because we are in the space, we did connect in a more social way that then invites you to open up about what you do and, you know, all those kind of things. And that one thing leads to another, with more and more members coming in that are more artistically inclined. And that's definitely had a benefit to what I've been doing. Well, I had a studio in town and just felt like a good idea to reposition my studio in a collective space.
My name is Massimo. Who I am? I'm quite an interesting one to reckon with. I am from Sardinia, Italian originally. I've traveled all over the place and worked with some amazing, amazing people. I've learned a lot about music and sound and creating my own life and making it become something that feels good for me. This is Floyd. I call this Floyd because it reminds me of Pink Floyd. So this is a study on an interval, figuring out, you know, which intervals work together, which ones that just, you know, want to pull apart and see, you know, what that does to us. I believe that a conscious approach to quality in sound, it can be, you know, very powerful and self-empowering in the life of people.
Welcome to Collective Space. This is the audio media room. We're setting up an audio video production studio. We can have up to 12 mics out there, miking a concert or people talking. We can do a podcast now. So you can podcast live over the internet. We did a project here about 6 months ago, and we had some music playing out here, and a whole bunch of people came and played, and there was probably 50 people here. I play music myself. I've been in music since I was 13 years old.
We just engaged, just started talking. A true artist, once we get talking, that's this Pandora's box, right? And it opens up. So, and that's the beauty of bringing artists of all kind together. I think the space here really allows for that. In a community like this, when you start meeting people and talking to people, how much more of a connection you have.
Yeah,
you discover.
I love that about the Cajun Valley, actually.
Yeah, me too.
Because you don't see it when you're driving by here. No way.
My name is Jacqueline Ronson. I'm a journalist and I live in Yubo, and I work for a company called The Discourse. I cover the Cowichan Valley, but my team's mostly in Vancouver, so Collective Space gives me a place to come and work. Since I've been at Collective Space, I've been running a monthly newsletter. It's just great to talk to other users and members in the space. A few weeks ago, I hosted an event here about journalism, and it was just a great opportunity for people to come learn about what I'm doing, but also to learn about Collective Space and how we can learn from and support each other.
So my name is Hans Vito. I'm a software consultant with a company called Traction On Demand. Our head office is actually back in Burnaby, BC, but we also have offices in Montreal and Toronto. The Collective Space has been a great place to work. I moved here about 1.5 years ago with my family from Vancouver, and it was great to be able to get down into the community and meet local creatives and talent.
Well, my name is Coco Kimmett. I'm an expressive art therapist and a storyteller. In the Valley here, I co-manage a retreat center called the Shire, which is my home as well. Here in the Collective Space, I'm hoping to be offering expressive art therapy one-on-one sessions as well as storytelling courses.